ediyoruz. Evet, en son festivaldeydik. Düğünündeydik. Joffrey'li ve Marjorie'nin düğünü vardı. YouTube'daki arkadaşlar hoş geldiniz tekrardan.
I'll never see another wedding like this. I don't know what you did with Tyrion Lannister that made Cersei want to punish you, but it never should have affected me like this.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea any of this would happen. But what Tyrion Lannister did for me, it may have saved my family.
I hope that's true, Mira. I really do. Because you
Sera'yı hiç
don't know how
sevmiyorum.
furious
Gelin
Marjorie is
olsun.
at you.
Koca avcısı.
When I was getting
Uptime al,
dressed
al.
for the wedding,
Bakayım. Tamamdır.
she was talking about who she could replace you with. I probably shouldn't have even told you. But I suppose you have a right to know.
It can't be that bad. She knows it wasn't my fault. Tyrion approached us.
Aynen
I
öyle.
know this must be hard for you.
Uzun saçlıyım, çok güzel gözlüyüm, bir o kadar da ponçiğim. Evet, en güzeli benim ulan bu kral şehrinin. Sen benden kısasın.
Now you know how it feels.
Biz koca avcısı seni.
Being on the outside looking in.
Gözlerim de senden daha güzel.
But I'm your friend, Mira.
Ama dostumsun, tamam.
Always. If you want my help with Marjorie, just ask.
İsteyeyim hadi lan,
Otherwise,
isteyeyim.
Marjorie's going to make you leave King's Landing.
İsteyeyim hadi.
I was wrong not to offer you my help. I can only ask you to be a better friend than I was to you.
Cedit hoş geldin. Nasılsın, iyi misin?
Don't worry. We'll figure this out. I'll beg Marjorie if I have to. I'm not letting her send you home.
Look, the pie.
Oh no! They're already serving the pie.
Ya bu güvenlik, bizi gören güvenlik. Ne var
I
lan?
know you.
Ne var?
You were in the gardens the other night with Damien.
Evet, onlaydım ha, ne olmuş? Ölüsünü mü buldun, ne yaptın?
Before he disappeared.
Ha, öyle.
I have a few questions to ask you.
Sor, hadi sor.
What were you doing there with him?
Mira?
Don't think I don't know it was you.
You've made a mistake.
Seven hells. You there, girl. I need a towel or a wet cloth, something.
Lord Morgren.
You'll need to find someone else. I'm not finished
Are you
with her.
sick, man? You think I have time to bother with handmaidens? Release her or I'll have Queen Cersei find you another job.
Sen niye yardım ediyorsun lan bana? Bu niye yardım etti şimdi bana? Cedit, büyük geçmiş olsun ya. Eğer önemli bir şey yok değil mi? İyisin. Niye yardım ettin lan bana?
Well, I just ruined a perfectly good shirt to come to your rescue. No need to explain what that was all about. We all have our own mischief to hide.
That was kind of you. I do appreciate it.
Well, I didn't do it merely for your benefit.
Then why?
Perhaps I recognize a kindred spirit. It's not every little handmaiden who can steal an ironwood decree with the crown right out from under my nose. Consider me impressed. My partners, I am afraid to say, felt rather
Basit bir
differently
hizmetçi
about
değilim ulan.
So what does that make you, if a little handmaiden could steal your very important deal?
Aren't you the tart one? I'm a man who knows when to recognize a fixed game. The question is,
Büyük geçmiş olsun Cedit'ciğim. Umarım en kısa zamanda
do you
iyileşirsin.
even
Cedit için
understand
bir
why
kalp alalım
Tyrion
chat.
gave you the
En
ironwood
kısa
deal?
zamanda iyileşsin diye.
Because it wasn't out of the kindness of his heart.
I'm no fool. He wants something from me. Access to Marjorie. Or perhaps he just knew he could get the cheapest ironwood from me.
Very observant. You are no mere handmaiden. I remember what it was like to be new to this game. You feel like you're drowning, don't you?
Yo, gayet rahat.
There's no one you can really trust.
Var.
What you need more than anything is an ally. I could be that for you, Lady Mira.
Sana hiç
Is that something
güvenmiyorum.
you'd be interested in?
And what exactly are the terms of this offer? What do you get out of it?
A smart question.
Akıllı
So,
tabii.
let me be blunt. Circumstances have put us at odds. But what if we were to work together? Control the price of ironwood together? We could get very, very rich together. Or should I go back to Lord Whitehill, who has proven to be very interested in a...
Spoiler olacak. Dizi izlemeyenler izlemesin. İnanmıyorum tabii buna ya. Kim inanır ya? Kamil miyim ben? Aa, Tyrion gitti.
What happened? Joffrey's dead!
I'm afraid it just became a very bad time to be linked to Tyrion Lannister. Tell me that you got that Ironwood decree from him before the wedding.
Oh no. He said it was waiting for me on his desk.
What a shame. Such potential. I'm afraid any chance of our alliance has become quite impossible.
Aman sana mı
You
kaldım?
understand, Lady Mira.
Sessiz kal,
People
sessiz
like
kal.
that will land you in the black cells. But if it were to disappear, perhaps we could talk again. You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. It'd be terribly disappointing to see it on the end of a pike.
Well, what do you expect?
Tom!
What in seven hells do you think you're doing up here? What are you thinking? You've got to leave.
Oraya
Now.
girmem lazım.
I'm in trouble. There's something inside I need to get. If I don't, it's going to be a nightmare.
Damn it.
Anam, ejderha mı lan o? Yak chat'i yak. Spartaküs 6776 hoş geldin. Mahir Bey teşekkür ederim subscribe hediye ettiğiniz için. Chat yanıyordu.
Whatever trouble you're in could be trouble for me too.
So what do we do?
Gireceğiz içeri lan. Kömürcü. Sende yetenek vardır. Ha, oradan tırmanırsın sen.
I
Hadi.
have an idea. The terrace.
The what?
I could maybe
Terrace.
climb across the roof and drop down onto the outside terrace. It's just... I don't know, Mira. Is whatever's in there really worth risking my life for? It's not just kings who die stupidly around here.
Tom, I really need your help here. I can't do this alone. Just be careful.
Ölme lan.
here. I'll be at the door before you know it.
Şşt, sakın ölme ha.
Just what do you think you're doing here? You shouldn't be anywhere near this place. Don't you know the imp has murdered the king?
I work for Lady Marjorie. Queen Marjorie. She asked me to wait here.
Somehow I find that hard to believe. I'm not going to ask you again. Oi! Whoever's in there, I command you to open this door at once, in the name of the king!
Bana ne bakıyorsun?
Don't move.
Tom, it's me. Hurry!
Gods, that was close. I almost didn't make it back down here. Some tiles on the roof came loose. Almost lost my footing.
Thank you, Tom. I could never have done this without you. I'm looking for a piece of paper. A royal decree.
Well, go on. That Lannister guard could be back with help any second.
Aynen.
I'll keep
Bulmamız
watch
lazım.
outside the door.
Hadi.
Tom!
You can do this.
Hadi bulalım bunu. Nerede? Kağıt. Yürü. Göz
He
at.
said that it would be on his desk.
Çekmeceyi aç. Yok.
It's
Hatıra
the bill.
defteri. Düğün
For the
için falan.
wedding.
Geç.
This is more money than I could spend in a
Tamam
lifetime.
bırak şimdi yorum yapmayı. Parşömen.
Nothing. Just a letter from Tywin Lannister.
Kim bilir ne yazıyor orada da neyse. Sandık.
Tyrion's strongbox. Oh, it must be in here.
Tamam anahtar bulmalıyız.
I think the Lannister guard is back.
No, it's the other one.
Damn it! Hide! I'll find a way to distract them.
I'm telling you, I heard someone in here.
Search the place. We'll find them. And after, now that we've got the imp's keys, we can have a little look inside his lockboxes.
Hayda.
Aye.
Bayağı gözüküyorum ben orada. Mal, nasıl göremiyorsun sen beni?
Help! Fire!
Helal lan kömürcü çocuk.
Hell!
Koca yürekli kömürcü çocuk. Ateş çıkmış, ateş ha. Anahtarı gördük, hadi kız. Şşt, anahtarı al. Lan anahtar nerede, anahtar? Hoş geldin.
You did it. How?
I lit a tapestry on fire down the hall. I bought you a minute, maybe two.
Oh, thank you.
Did you find it?
I think
Hadi.
it has to be in here. It has to be.
Budur.
It
Yes!
worked.
İlkinde tutturdum be.
Oh, thank
Evet,
the
bu.
gods. Oh, I found it.
Finally. Let's go.
Let's go. Lan orada bırakmadın sen onu. Neyse, sıkıntı yok.
I catch the bastard who. I'll wring their bloody neck.
Mallar ya. Boşluğun kedisi Uğur, hoş geldin. Kömürcü çocuk olmasa var ya, bu oyun bitti ya bizim için.
We're not
Koca
far
yürekli
now.
kömürcü çocuk.
Gwyn Whitehill may already be there. What is this? Our ironwood trees. It's the
Whitehill'ler
Whitehills.
var ya.
You see what they've done?
Sizin Whitehill gibi.
This track was hundreds of years old. Before this is done, we'll make them pay. Every last one of them. The Whitehills, need to answer for this. And Gwyn needs to answer for this. But we need to find out what she knows. She'll be over there. Be cautious, my lord.
Güvin bu arada
If you
kardeşimizin
go around her
sevgilisi.
father to help us, she must have some purpose.
I think she can help us. And caution's a virtue we can't afford.
Just be wary, my lord. You see what our family's done here?
Köyü yakıp yıkmış adamlar ya.
Here. You might want this. You may have known each other since you were children.
Keep it.
Go on. I'll stay with the horses.
Of Miyavlengs. Hadi be git ya, hadi be. Tır. Jumpscare mi var, ne var? Karga mı çıkacak içinden, ne olacak? Yarasa mı çıkacak?
This well. I remember hiding down there, playing monsters and maidens with little Naaman and Megan.
Şimdi geldim. Şimdi orada da bir ana atılacak. Hadi hatırla bakalım. Belki bize yardımcı olur.
I can still smell the sawdust. Hear the whining of the grindstone. Such a part of my early years. So long ago.
Alta. Zat. The Walking Alone, hoş geldin. Çayım hazır diyor, afiyet
Forgive
olsun.
me. I wasn't sure what I'd find out here.
Hello, Gwyn.
Roderick, you saw my father's work over there, didn't you? There's no way to miss it. And he won't stop.
I have to stop this. It can't go on.
I know. You have to trust me. I don't agree with my father's ways.
Güveniyorum lan bu kadına.
I wasn't sure you were even
Asher'ı
going to
seviyorsa
show.
güveniyorum ya.
We're taking a risk, meeting like this. Unfortunately, it's the way it has to be.
Thank you for paying respects to my father and brother. And for coming tonight. It's good to see you again.
And you too, Roderick. I think we can help each other. But first, I've heard news of Asher. That he plans to return to Ironrath.
Evet, dönüyor.
Why is he coming back? I loved him once. I longed for Asher to come back.
Bir dakika, bunu nereden
But
duydun
not
sen ya?
like this.
How do you know about my brother?
That's part of why I'm here. But I need to know you've come for the same
Kesin
reason.
casus var bizde,
I
kesin.
want peace between our families. No more wars. No more bloodshed. Is that
Kesin
what you
casus
want
var.
too? I need to hear you say it, Roderick. Will you work with me?
Yes. Peace means my family will be safe. Of course that's what I
Ejderha mı
want.
lan o?
The years have
Yak, yak,
blessed
yak.
you with wisdom.
Yak, yak, yak, yak. The Wall Walking Alone. Mahir Bey gene sapsık hediye etmiş. Teşekkür ederiz Mahir Bey. Çok sağ olun efendim. The Wall Walking Alone. Hoş geldin. Hoş geldin. Hoş geldin.
Roderick, and it is good you have it. Because peace is the only hope your family has. My father is just waiting for an excuse to attack. Why do you think he sent my brother? So there will be trouble. My father will bring utter ruin on your house. Unless you let Griff feel like he's in control. I know you refuse to kiss my father's ring, but you would be wise to show more respect to Griff.
I'll put on a good face and let him think whatever he likes, if that's what I have to do.
It is.
My lord, a band of riders approach from the north.
7 Hills. My father's guards must be tracking me. If they catch us here, they'll kill you.
Then we've no time to waste. Let's get on with it.
My father is planning to make a move against your family.
Ha.
I don't know all the details, but he's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing. I fear for your family, Roderick. You may think you've nothing more to lose.
But what the hell is your father planning?
I swear I don't know, but whatever it is, he knows all your weaknesses, all your plans.
Nereden biliyor?
What?
Casus var, casus. Kesin casus var.
Because you have a traitor in your
Etienne,
council.
hoş geldin.
Someone who knows every detail of your circumstances. My father boasts of it.
You must tell me. Who is it?
I don't know.
Tamam.
We know you're planning to force Griff from your home. Even if it endangers Ryan's life.
What?
Oha, her şeyi biliyor.
My father's guards are close.
Tamam,
I
bunları
need to
kimlerle
know you'll
konuştuğumu
do what I've
hatırlıyorum ben.
asked. Promise me you'll submit to Griff. If you want peace between our families, it's the only way.
You have my word, Gwyn. I'll do my part.
Tamam, onu yapacağım.
Thank you.
Onu yapacağım. Helal olsun kıza.
My lord, those riders are nearly upon us. We have to go.
What I told you. Be careful what you do with it. And remember, I'll hear about it if you don't.
My lord?
Casus var içimizde. Tamam, gidelim hadi, gidelim, gidelim.
Come along, Duncan.
Casus var ha kalemizde. Vay hain pezevenk vay. Pardon chat ya, kusura bakmayın. Ama yani casus ya. İçimizde İrlandalı var. Bulacağım ki onu. Casus bulmanın en güzel yanı nedir biliyor musun? Hepsine farklı bir hikaye uydurursun. Bak, aranızda da arkadaşlarınıza da yapabilirsiniz arada. Şüphelendiğiniz birisi varsa. Hepsine farklı bir şey söylersin. Kimin hikayesi duyurulursa o casustur. Kim olabilir acaba casus? Annemiz olmaz. Kardeşimiz olmaz.
Mother.
Roderick. Look at what's become of our house.
Anam, merak etme.
You were nowhere to be found and they just... Oh, they are vile men. Where were you?
Kıza şeyin sözünü verdik.
We need you here. To hold this house together.
I've uncovered some troubling news.
What's wrong?
Lord Whitehill is plotting against us. I don't know his plans, but I fear them. And the only way he'll stop is if we submit to Griff's rule of our house.
What? Would you really give up control of our house?
Asher gelene kadar.
Griff is already a torment. How much worse could it get?
I have to keep the peace with Griff, even if that means letting him have his way at times.
The thought of it makes me ill.
I don't like it either.
Was this all? Did you learn anything more?
Öğrendim canım annem.
You need to tell me.
What I've told you is nothing compared to what else I've learned. There is a traitor in our house.
Hain.
On our council.
Bulacağız onu.
No. This
bulalım.
can't be.
Lütfen
And all
bulalım,
our
lütfen,
plans
lütfen.
to save Ryan, to save this house.
Tamam işte planlarımızı biliyorlar.
Roderick, who could have turned on us? Times have been hard.
Duncan olamaz. Yani Lord en çok Duncan'a güveniyordu. Hatta hatırlayın. Kuzey Korunu bulmak için Duncan'a söyleyin demişti. Duncan değil. Royland olabilir. Çok şüpheleniyorum o şövalyeden. Sürekli savaşalım. Yok böyle dalalım, yok şöyle dalalım diyor. Ona hiç güvenmiyorum. Bir de Ethan öldüğü zaman ortadan kaybolmuştu bu. Ortadan kaybolduğu için güvenmiyorum zaten. Onu diyeceğim ya.
I never thought this would happen. Not in our house.
Royland.
I have to say Royland worries me the most.
Perhaps. But what about Duncan?
Duncan?
Or Maester or Tengrin? If we don't know, then we can't trust anyone. But it's hard to say without knowing where this news came from. It's bad enough having their soldiers in our house. But if you won't be open with me, then our problems run deeper.
Get in there. Go and get in there. Go on. You do what you're told. I'm just
Şerefsizler.
He was standing over there. Get down.
Stay put, stay outside.
Get down there. Get off again. Get down there and die like a good.
Alttan almamız lazım. Ne kadar dayanabileceğim bilmiyorum chat.
What do you want from me?
No, he was over there.
And Ramsay was
I'll
here.
play how I want.
You will bend the knee to your liege lord.
I must speak true. I haven't the balls to defy you, Lord.
Oh, look here. It's the new lord.
Alttan almamız lazım
You're
chat.
in luck. We're just getting to the best part. Little Lord Ethan's final breath. Unless you want to play the Lord of House Forrester instead.
You can't do this. You can't do this. Get out of our house right now.
We'll do as we please. Besides, we're not finished.
You must stop.
I know you've seen it before.
Show some respect in my house. In my hall.
And that's what we're doing. Remembering young Ethan as he was.
Oh, please, no!
Say hello to your father.
Oh, no, Ethan!
Oyunculuğa gel ya. Sakin kalacağım lan. Kızdıramaz bunlar beni.
Oh, well done.
Aklınızda bulunsun, sizinle dalga geçen insanlara karşı yapmanız gereken şey hiç takmamak. En çok bu onları sinir eder. Hiçbir şekilde cevap vermemeniz gerekiyor. Yoksa cevap verirseniz daha çok yapmaya çalışırlar. En böyle bozmanın yolu hiç cevap vermemektir. Onu uygulayacağım şu an.
Well done. I'd say he died better than the real Ethan. Better than the real Ethan. What about you, eh? You want to be next?
Men without honor are lower than dogs.
Sakin kalacağım.
I'd be happy to dirty my blade with your blood.
Before this is over, your blood will join my brother's on that floor. So I hope this was all worth it.
It'll be worth it when I pull this blade from your neck and see the life drain out your eyes.
Sakin kalacağım.
Make his mother watch. Now we'll really have some fun.
Enough! Griff will deal with them. When he's done, he'll own this fucking house. And he'll have more than just words for you. Take your boy out of here while you still can.
Roderick! Roderick! Now is not the time.
Beş kişi toplanmışlar. Adam mısınız lan siz? Şerefsizler. Kansızlar. Neyse sakin kalacağız. Orada nasıl sakin kalacağım
pack the
bilmiyorum.
extra rations. Duff, make sure the quivers are full and the torches are dry. Garrett.
What's happening?
We're heading north of the wall to deliver justice to brothers turned traitor. They're hiding in the woods at a place called Craster's Keep. I've been looking for volunteers. The cowards murdered Commander Mormon.
I'll volunteer to go.
I thank you for that. I need every sword I can get. But Brit's going to.
Sıkıntı değil. Öldürürüm. Onu da öldürürüm orada. O benim babamı öldüren şerefsizi öldürürüm orada ben de. Bana fırsat verdiğin için teşekkür ederim. Ponçiğim reis.
Too many unknowns out
there. Hoş geldin.
I can't have my own men killing each other.
Geçmişte olan geçmişte kalsın diyelim.
I've left my past behind me.
Ama onu öldüreceğiz chat. Bunu yapacağım yani. Öldüreceğim onu.
That's the real test. If you do come, I need to know there won't be any trouble.
Yaşamayız. Bana güven.
Even if he provokes you.
Bendesin.
Can I count on you? I need your word, Garrett. I'll be taking a chance.
I'm a man of my word. I won't disappoint you.
I'll hold you to that. It's a hard road to Craster's. We leave tomorrow at first light. Now why don't you go talk to those two? They volunteered as well. Make sure they're ready. Duff, where are my arrows?
Well, what did Jon Snow say? I don't think he likes us much.
Definitely doesn't like you, Finn.
Oh. He was just wondering how you two snot-nosed idiots have survived this long in the Night's Watch.
Cotter's the one causing all the trouble.
You're the one giving me reasons to cause trouble.
Point is, he doesn't want any problems with either of you on this Craster's mission.
Well, there's something you should know then. I, borrowed this from you.
What?
I just got curious. I wanted to know why your uncle was here.
It never ends with you.
I didn't mean no harm, honest. I just wanted a quick look. I wasn't stealing. Always planned on giving it back.
You can't keep doing that, Cotter. Next time, ask.
Well, I did try. And you just said it was private.
Önemli tabii. Bunlara söyleyeceğim bu arada ya. Ben bunlara güveniyorum. Bunlardan bir sıkıntı çıkmaz.
I noticed this part here.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids. A rumor.
No, it's not.
Of course it is. I heard it's a witch's den where they turn children into giants. Garrett, you don't actually take it seriously, do you? It's a fairy tale. For idiots. Everyone knows that.
Söyleyeceğim.
Lord Forrester knew all about it. It's a fortress. Hidden from the world.
And this says it's somewhere in the north. On the other side of the wall.
And here I thought you might have some brains, Garrett. You two deserve each other. Have fun chasing your tails.
Good. Didn't need him anyway.
What do you mean?
Finn doesn't know about the mammoths, or White Walkers, or how to sneak past a giant.
What, and you do?
You know, it's the things you hear about. The rumours is all. I wouldn't know myself. How could I?
Rumours my ass. You're hiding something, Cotter.
I'm not. They're just things I hear around Castle Blacksall.
Yok ya.
People talk, you know.
Nereden biliyorsun lan bunları?
Not about the North Grove, they don't.
Aynen. Nereden biliyorsun sen bunları?
Probably heard you talking about it. Or maybe one of the recruits.
Cotter, I know you're lying. I covered for you You owe me.
All right. All right.
Kuzeyli misin lan?
I've been on the other side of the wall, Garrett.
Bildim, vallahi bildim.
You see, I live there, in the north. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings. I know, it's crazy. I was with some other free folk. We were looking for weapons, south of the wall. We got caught, so I passed myself off as a local, and, well, they sentenced me here, to Castle Black, for stealing. I shouldn't be here. This isn't my place.
Sessiz kal.
I didn't know what else to do. You're quiet. I hope that means you'll keep this quiet. Are we still friends? I mean, I know it's a lot to take in.
Arkadaşız.
Don't worry. Bloodthirsty wildling or not, we're still brothers.
That is good to hear. At least when Mance Raider wants to boil you alive, you'll know someone in high places.
Cutter! What did I say? That shithouse you fixed is still leaking.
I'll be right there.
İncitmem, hoş geldin.
I'm
ben sana
going
demiştim
back
zaten.
home, no matter what, Garrett. I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about.
You know where the North Grove is?
No, but I'll help you find it. I'm deserting anyway, heading back home. I can guide you, keep you alive. Stick with me and I'll show you the way. Plenty of things out there want to kill you.
All right. Even if you are a bloodthirsty wildling.
I won't let you down.
Cutter! Now!
On the way! Please, don't tell anyone about me. The
Ben de-
watch should kill me if they found out.
Kardeşim benim, bendesin.
Would you look at the size of this army? Seems the Targaryen guild may take the city soon enough.
Kalesinin yanına mı gidiyoruz?
Here somewhere. You alright?
No, it fucking hurts, Asher. And I've been through shit. Sliced, stabbed, beaten, had my face clawed off. But this... bloody dragon.
Well, at least you don't smell half as bad as you did a day ago.
I'll go and
Atıyorsun
find
da
this
bana.
Croft.
Look, Asher. Back in that cave. What happened? It was him or me, right? You must have thought only one of us was making it out. It's not fair to ask. I know. It's fucking brutal.
There was no time to think. My uncle was just the one closest.
Right. Fuck. I thought... Forget it. It doesn't matter.
Beskha, you know I'll always have your back. I'm not going anywhere.
That's horse shit, little brother. You're going home.
Evet, gidiyorum. Seni de yanımda götürüyorum. Kardeşim
I
benim.
understand. Your house.
Kanka.
Your family. But there's nothing for me with you in Westeros.
Var.
I'll help you get
Beraber
your
gideceğiz.
army. And then... I'm done.
Beskha! I don't
Asher.
understand.
I know where Croft is.
Ya Beska'yı da götüreceğiz ya. Aa.
This Croft. How well do you know him?
Too well.
I thought you said you were friends.
Yeah, we are. We are. Great friends.
Asher fucking Forrester. Son of a poxy whore. You have some balls walking into my tent after all these years with that mama's monkey grin on your face.
Well, that went well. Great friends indeed.
All right, maybe I deserve that.
That's not even a taste of what you deserve. You never understood consequences, Asher. One stupid mistake cost me an eye.
Adamın gözüne mal olmuşuz.
You figured you'd steal from me and I'd just forgive you? Not a fucking chance. So how are you going to pay me back? Your eye? Your hand? Or how about your tongue?
Croft, no!
Be reasonable. I am reasonable! I'm letting him fucking choose.
My hair could use a trim. Take some off the top, would you?
Do not fucking test me.
Croft, I deserve your anger as much as Asher.
Don't worry, Beskha. You're next.
Helal
Now
lan Bekşe ya.
choose, or I slice off your balls, Asher.
Hey,
A
hey,
man
hey!
betrays my trust. There's a price to be
this, let him
paid.
go!
Enough!
No more fucking about!
Fuck you, Croft!
Have it your way. You didn't need your testicles anyway.
Belli bunların böyle bir
Oh,
muhabbeti
that was
var.
bloody beautiful. Fucking Asher. You were pale as a snow bear's ass.
Are you fucking joking? You bloody bastard.
This is why
Çeviri
people
biraz ağır
steal
olmuş
your
ama.
shit and take off in the night.
Come on, you assholes. Have a drink. Joden, the Khaleesi's best wine.
Your friend has an interesting sense of humor.
So what in seven hells are you two doing here on the arse end of the earth, eh? You're a long way from, young guy.
We have a
Bence bir
proposition
övelim.
for you.
We? You're hardly the usual rabble these two travel with.
Your sword was always the quickest, Croft. I need you and your men to fight for me in Westeros.
We need your hellhounds. 100 good men.
Am I in a hobby's tit? Would I ever go back to Westeros? I've got it good right here. Her Grace pays good coin. I've got wine, women. I've got my own tent.
Did this Khaleesi make you a house cat, Croft? Curled up at her feet? Since when do you turn down an adventure?
Since the second son swore to Daenerys bloody Targaryen, I've laid my sword at her feet, Asher.
Perhaps we could talk to her.
She's a little busy right now commanding a fucking siege. Her enemies are nailing children up on posts for 100 miles, and a bloody dragon's gone missing.
But I know where to find her dragon.
Evet, öyle bir avantajımız var.
Fucking likely. You expect me to believe you've just happened to have seen the one fucking dragon loose in the world?
Orange eyes, as big as my head. Scales all black.
That doesn't prove anything. Enough of this nonsense. We're done here, Asher.
I've got proof, you old fuck. Tell me what this is, if not a bloody dragon tooth.
I wouldn't know a dragon tooth from a basilisk dick.
Croft, I've seen her dragon.
Oh, bugger me with a bloody spear. If you're lying about this, it'll cost more than your balls.
Fair enough.
Come on, you son of a
2019'a
bitch.
kadar bekleyemem Gin Tonic.
The beast's name is Drogon. You'll want to hear about him right away. And don't think you're going to charm her with that fucking Asher grin.
Oo, kalesinin yanına gidiyoruz chat. Yak chat'i yak. Yak. Anam, ejderha mı lan o? Yak chat'i yak. Yak. Gin Tonic için de Mahir Bey hediye etti. Teşekkür ederim Mahir Bey. Kaç olduk ya? Subscribe sayımız kaç oldu? Bakayım. 3. Rakam. Teşekkür ederim Mahir Bey. Ama şu kadının adını kitapta en nefret ettiğim karakter. Ben de sevmiyorum bu arada Khaleesi'yi. Oyuna başlayabilir miyim? Alo. Hayır. Space durduruyormuş. Abone mi oldum ben şimdi diye. Hoş geldin aramıza.
Big day tomorrow, isn't it?
Sen yak dersin bizi yakmaz mıyız? Sağ olun Mahir Bey.
Off to Craster's Keep. Assuming you're not too busy looking for your North Grove.
I thought you didn't believe in it.
Not saying I do. But if it was real, can you trust Cotter with it? You ask me, there's just something off about him.
Spoiler yememek için aranızdan erken ayrılıyorum efendim. Yarın görüşmek dileğiyle iyi yayınlar, iyi geceler, iyi oyunlar Timurleng.
Teşekkür ederim desteğiniz için Mahir Bey. Çok sağ olun. Kendinize iyi bakın. Yarın görüşürüz efendim. İyi dinlenmeler.
Aside from him being an early thief, I mean. Like he's holding something back.
Cotter's not a bad sort. I trust him.
Even after he tried stealing your map? Do as you like. But if we're going out there tomorrow, in the middle of fucking nowhere, I'd want to know who I can trust.
Herkese oynuyorum.
Get back on watch until your relief arrives.
They're late.
You think Mance Raider is going to wait for them?
Right. Asshole.
And Tuttle, you've got torches that have gone out. Keep them lit. Let the wildlings know we're still home.
Ne olacak lan? İlerleyelim.
Yeah, this one's still good.
Yak yak yak yak yak. Yak meşaleyi yak. Yak.
If anyone tries coming over the wall, well, those will stop them. That's ironwood for sure. Oh, man could freeze to death up here. Solid ice. This won't be melting anytime soon.
Şunu da yakalım. Yakalım. Asansör geliyor.
It'll be here soon. Wonder who's riding it.
Yakalım.
This must hold up the lift. Probably fall apart if it wasn't frozen.
Pig farmer.
Babamın katilini göndermişler.
300 mile walk, and you're still in my way. I figured we'd settled things on the way to Crostas, but this is even better.
The wall's a dangerous place. People slip off all the time.
Still have some fighting spirit left in you, huh? I did duty to my lord back on that bloody farm. And for doing a proper job of it, what'd I get? Banished to the fucking wall!
Ya bu herif mal. Bildiğin mal.
I never did tell you about your father, did I?
Ben seni öldüreceğim ki.
We bled him at first, like a pig. Seemed only fair he should feel what it's like. Near the end, he could barely breathe. Kept begging us to leave your sister alone. So I made sure he was still alive when she started screaming. It was the last thing your father ever heard. The more we sliced, the worse it got.
You fucking shit!
Temper, temper. Too bad your father didn't fight like that. Might still be alive. And I thought you were going to make this easy.
You're going to die for what you did!
Jon Snow can't hold your hand now. Let's see if you scream like yours.
Oh, kafasına vurdum işte. Senin ağzına sıçacağım şimdi, bekle.
You got lucky, pig farmer. You didn't kill my man back at your farm. At least let me have my sword. Keep it interesting. Or are you afraid?
Fuck you! You never gave my father any mercy!
Al şunu sen buraya. Boğazlayacağım ki seni. Ne oldu lan? Ne oldu? Ne oldu? Ne oldu? Hain, babam öldüren şerefsiz, pislik, lanet olası katil seni.
Fucking figures. At the hands of a fucking forester. Just fucking finish it. Go on. End this.
Don't piss yourself on the way down.
Sparta! Geber! Lanet olası pislik. Babamı öldürmüş, bir de gelmiş bana kız kardeşimin çığlıklarından.
Finn!
Bir saat vardı. Rahatladım, içimin yağları eridi. Şu an çok mutlu bir insanım. Ay bir keyif şey yapacağım, dur. Kameramı kapatayım da bir keyif şeyi yapayım. Ay! Kamera kapalı devam ederiz biraz. Vallahi içimin yağları ya. Oh, babamı öldürdü pislik çünkü. Chat koptu valla. Sparta yaptım adama. Keyif sakızı.
My lord, our people are starving and afraid. The Whitehills have driven them away from the ironwood groves.
Out of the way!
And so they come to us, looking for food. Food we don't have to spare. How can we support an army and retain our position in the north if we can't even feed the people we see before us? It's like the dead of winter's come. And it doesn't look like it's getting better.
I have faith in Mira. I'm sure she can find us the coin we need.
Well, I hope we can figure something out. As long as the Whitehills are in our house, we have to be careful.
Come on, you!
Let me go! You can't do this!
Good. You're here. Look at this! Did you see what this girl did? She attacked my man like an animal.
Bloody
bitch.
Söz
Yeah, now
verdim.
it's her turn.
Alttan almam lazım.
She's gonna get what she
Ama
has coming to her.
dayanamayabilirim. Chat. Dayanamayabilirim.
This won't go unpunished.
Let go of me!
I don't care if she's your sister.
Fine. You brought her to me. I'll deal with her.
That's not for you to decide.
I saw him stealing from our kitchen, and I told him to stop. He laid his hands on me, so I bit him.
Bloody wench!
I was only doing what had to be done.
I warned you not to mistreat my men. Someone will have to answer for this. Do you hear me? Don't make this ugly.
Your men are out of control.
That's the problem here.
It's your people who don't know the order of things. This girl's as untamed as a wildling.
Don't listen to him, Roderick.
And if you can't rein her in, yeah, what about the rest of them? It's about time she saw a real lord again. And learned proper discipline.
My sister, she made a mistake. That's all. She is but a child, and this arrangement tests us all. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
She's not the only one who's made mistakes. And the problem starts at the top, Roderick.
Careful, boy.
You yourself had the gall to make threats against my men. And that's the real problem with you Foresters. You're too fucking proud. Always have been. It was bad enough when you were above us. And now it's even worse. Because you don't see how far you've fallen.
Still high enough to look down at you.
Kameramı açayım da. Alttan alacağım. Alttan alacağım. Alttan alacağım chat. Bunu yapabiliriz. Sakin kalmamız lazım. Yani kız kardeşi öyle söyledi. Bildiği var onun.
Wait. Forgive her. Forgive her. The passions of youth. No one questions your authority, Griff. You have the power.
Oh, I like him. You thought this was your man, Roderick? He's mine. A dog to be sure, but my dog. That's how I like to see you, Foresters. Obedient servants, eager to please your master.
He's a loyal member of my house, a man of peace, and he deserves to be treated as such.
You don't get it, do you? You Foresters need to learn when you're beaten. You will learn some fucking humility. Or this won't be the last lesson I teach you, Foresters!
Have you no honor? I'll run you through for that. I'll cut you down like straw men. Stand down, Royland.
As you wish.
I bet this makes you angry, eh? You probably want to get up and hit me.
Sakin kalacağım.
But we know how that would go, don't we?
Sakin kalacağım.
Are you going to be a good little Forester, learn your lesson, and stay down? Roderick!
Yerde kalacağım. Yerde kalacağım. Sakinim. Sakiniz. Aileden kimseyi kaybetmeyeceğiz.
I said, get down!
Lan
all the
yerdeyim
way
zaten.
down.
Senin ben var ya. Ya bekle, eşit gelecek olan. Bekle. Vurmayacağım, vurmayacağım. Yapmayacağım.
Your brother defied Ramsay
Yapmayacağım
Snow.
chat.
He didn't know his place, but we made damn sure he learned. I'll probably have to teach Talia here. Unless you're a good little Forester. You learn your place. And stay down.
Yerde kalacağım. Sinirlenmeyeceğim.
Some Forester is gonna learn their lesson today.
Yerde kalacağım.
I'll stay down.
Yerde kalacağım.
Consider this even, girl. Your brother learned the lesson for you. You'd be wise to follow his lead.
As would all of you. Your lord is a smart man. First in his line that understands. Now you need to understand too. You can be Lord, Roderick. So long as we all know who holds the reins here. Come on.
Planımız bu yönde çünkü. Sakin kalmam gerekiyordu.
You did the right thing, my son. You had to submit.
Aye. A true lord.
But we let them win.
Sen küçüksün, anlamıyorsun çocuğum. Bildiğimiz var. Güven bana. Ayağa kalkardım da. Planımız bu yönde chat. Yoksa var ya, onu var ya ne öldüreceğiz ileride. Sabırlı olun. Ne öldüreceğiz. Saçından tutup böyle. Bir o duvara bir o duvara kafasını da kopartacağız.
Do you see that? He still acts like he rules the house. But he's let his guard down. So, did he get what he wanted? Or did you? At the time, I wanted you to crush him.
Now is not the time to fight. We'll let them think they've won.
Aynen öyle.
Until we're ready to strike.
And when you're better, things will be different. I asked Ethan not to change who he was. I tried to make him promise me. I now know that was childish of me. I'm ready to change now. I'm willing to do anything to help our family.
Aferin kız, öğreniyorsun ha.
I mean it, Roderick. I don't care what. I'll do it.
I am too.
Father used to say we Foresters are as tough as the ironwood.
We are.
All of us. And I'm sure the others will do whatever it takes as well.
Sabırlı ol.
What you did, yielding to Griff, you had your reasons. But
No one can know the future. Whatever tomorrow brings, Talia, the Foresters will stand tall.
We did it. I can't believe it. What are you waiting for?
Bir dakika. Ne vardı lan bunun içinde? Bunu yaksak ne olur, saklarsak ne olur? Bunun içinde ne vardı chat? Hatırlayan var mı? Chat, bunu hatırlayan var mı? Bayburt tozu mu? Oğlum bir ciddiye alın lan. Ne vardı bunun içinde? İşimize yaraması gerekmiyor mu onun? Eğer bizim aleyhimizde bir şeyse yakalım gitsin. Ama işimize yarayacak bir şeyse... Erzincan tulumu. Oğlum bir durun lan. Yarayacak bir şey. Tamam, o zaman devam ediyoruz. Yakmıyoruz, tutuyoruz yanımı.
I can't.
What? After everything we just...
I can't burn it.
The Khaleesi will see you now.
Hadi bakalım.
So, Asher Forrester, if you presume to speak of my dragons, choose your words carefully.
Oh.
Next time on Game of Thrones.
What have you done, Garrett? Frostfinger is calling for your head. Tell me Britt's death was an accident.
Mira, what are you doing? Mira, just tell me what's going on. What are you hiding from me?
We are weak. We have no allies.
Var dostumuz.
Griff claims to be the new Lord of Ironwrath.
There's been a raven from Lord Whitehill. He's invited us to High Point.
Drogon wouldn't have attacked without reason.
By order of the Queen,
Fuck you and your queen.
deal with your friend.
Nothing ever stays in the past, Asher.
Carried. It's time to go.
%50. Bizle oynayan, bu oyunu oynayanların %50'si Malcolm'u kurtarmayı tercih etmiş. %49 kişi de Marjorie'yi reddedip Tyrion'la konuşmaya gitmiş. %17 Brit'e yavaş bir ölüm, yani tepeden atmış. %67 boyun eğmiş Griff White'ıyla bizim gibi. Ve %70 Ironwood'la ilgili şeyi saklamış.